loving your journey now as a solo artist. Again, rap
Mm.
game, right? That was just when I seen you on the TV, I was like, no, oh my god, it's my guy. What? Kaylee Golding.
Gyal From Brum.
It's your favourite girl from Brum, Kaylee Golding, right here on Represent. I'm so gassed to be joined by my G, man like Ddroid.
Come on, man. Magic Kaylee, man. Listen, the one and only Kaylee Golding, don't play. Come on,
I
man.
love how much you gas me up.
Nah, listen, Brummy Gal, yeah, it's not a joke, man. Trust me, the gal from Brum. Since I heard that brand, I knew it was serious. I'm not joking. I rate it so much. Like, you've always been supportive of not just me as well. Like, I've seen it. The reason why I could approach you is because I've seen how you support other Brum artists as well, innit? So you were already approachable from the start. So one, I appreciate you for that. So when I approached you, it was lit, innit? And you just been really lit. You get me, like, genuinely lit. So I rate you for that. So love, man. You deserve
Aww.
everything and more. Trust me, that's coming to you. Trust me, man. Love for that, Kaylee. Thank you.
Oh, that is so kind. Spreading some fun
Nah,
on love at the moment. Thank you.
come on, man. No bad vibes, baby. Like that.
Now, usually, if someone came onto an interview in a dressing gown, it would be a bit like, what are you doing? But with lockdown, I get it. I understand it.
Listen, like that. Like, when you roll out of bed like 10 a.m., you're like, wait, hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Today is my day. It is the big interview with Kaylee. And I'm like, you know what, fuck it. I'm gonna jump in the shower. Can I swear on this? I
It's
don't even
fine. I
know.
can edit it. I can edit it.
Jump in the shower real quick. He's like, you know what? This is actually custom. So, BBL. So why not plug myself real quick? I got Ddroid on the back, you know. So, I felt good today, So I'm like, you know what? No bad vibes day. I'm gonna show Kayla the gown.
I love it. I love it. Anyone that's working from home can relate because we was usually, having an hour to trek to places. Now every single person wakes up 5 minutes before they have to jump onto work.
Trust me. I see students putting on like it gets on the blogs and stuff, like snapping each other like, what, are we meant to do anything? Like, we're just meant to the chip. I've just been on my phone the whole time and shit. That's so funny. It's the new world,
Oh,
isn't it? I
yeah.
think it's the new world order, man. But hey, we're moving it.
Yeah, it's mad. Things are mad, but we do keep it moving. But
Yes,
despite
sir.
the lockdown and all that, 2020 was definitely a big year for you. Rap game.
It's mad experience. Amazing. Like the lit so
Crazy.
far. Actually, now maybe the tour's been lit so far, but then TV is different, though, man. It's very fun. It's a
Yeah,
new experience, isn't it? Yeah,
yeah.
man.
Now, obviously, we're going to discuss rap game a little bit more in a little bit, but
Yeah.
for those that may not actually know you from before rap game, they're brand new to you from watching you on the TV. Let's talk a little
Yeah.
bit about how you discovered music. How did that happen for you?
With me, from like a young age, like my mom's been like head of the choir leader. My big brothers play the drums, and then later on, I picked up the keys. So I started playing instruments first, innit? So that was my first introduction to music. And then I went into like Christian rap, like gospel rapping, because obviously I'm a pastor's kid, innit? So in church, everyone's just doing their thing. I'm playing the keys, but there's like youth days and that youth services and stuff, like so kids like write raps and stuff. So I started writing lyrics, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, I was in uni. And then my boy just sent me a beat in it. And it was Freddie from back then. And so Freddie just sent me a beat and we just wrote bars and then just put it out. Yeah, man. You just started
Okay.
like fun in it, like just for fun in it.
Yeah, mate, the way that I love that song, and I'm loving your journey now as a solo artist. Again, rap game, right? That was just when I seen you on the TV, I was like, no, oh my god, it's my guy. What?
Man, G, listen. From time as well. Listen, Kaylee, from time, G.
I
Trust me.
know. I know because I clocked the timings and I thought, okay, we're done a catch up in the
Yeah,
middle of lockdown. And as I watched the show, I realized that some was before the pandemic and some was after. So I was like, okay,
yeah.
I've fully spoken to this guy in between his rap game journey. I've fully spoken to him and nothing, but I get it. I get it.
You definitely get it, especially now. So and that before you've got it, but now you even get it even more in it. Because I'm
Yeah.
all here telling you, yo, congratulations on the new drop. You're like, yeah, nah, but I've known that from, you know what I mean? So yo, man, it gets like that still, man. You know what to tell you, man. You gotta keep things on the wraps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And
man.
anyone that watched Rap Game, again, so there was a massive break due to the pandemic. How
Yeah.
did you manage to keep it so silent? Because you're a loud guy, so how did you not tell
Noisy.
anyone?
um, first of all, you're in contract. And you actually can't. Second of all, is the thing where because the environment we went into was so super new and super fresh to us lot, yeah. It's like you're bound to do as you're told to an extent. So it's like I've never done this before, so I don't want to mess it up. What do I need to do? First of all, you need to keep this quiet. No one needs to know. This is how TV works. Oh, swear. So that's how that works. Yeah, it's almost like they kind of like unveiled something. It's like, oh wow, I'm in this bubble now. So this is how we move around this side of the world, kind of. It's like a weird new environment. So you just kind of like get accustomed to it. And it's like, yeah, man, just act like you're not doing anything. Like, yeah, man, what you saying? What you been doing today? Okay, nah, so I'm chilling in it. These times you been filming all day, morning to night, and that. It's mad. Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh, that is
Fun
crazy.
stuff.
And how was it watching yourself back?
Okay, you see that part? I thought it was just the music videos because normally, like after a music video, I like shooting and everything, filming. But then watching it back, I probably watched it back the first time. Once it's out, I'm not there no more. So like when this happened as well, luckily we got to see most of the episodes before they came out. So as soon as I'd seen it beforehand, I just seen it. Okay, cool. That's what it is. That's my fate. Calm. And I just didn't watch it after that. I think it was like time later after that. Then I'll if someone else is watching it around me, then I'll watch a clip of it. I ain't really watched it back too tough. I'm not gonna lie. But when I watched it back, but for that actual question, the fact I watched it once like, or twice, yeah, it was a bit weird, you know,
Yeah.
because a lot of the day happens and you see a really small part of the day, but it's still the day, but it's not the whole day. It's
Yeah.
just like, oh, yeah, cool. You get it.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of pockets. It's weird. It's enjoyable. It's sick. It's like, you get it. It's a lot,
Yeah.
man. TV is a lot. I don't even know about TV, man. Kaylee, man. I don't know, man.
But we see that even on like reality TV shows like Love Island and stuff, they always come out and they say, "Oh, you didn't even see the whole thing." Like, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
true
man.
because it's 24 hours in a day and it gets put into an hour show and that's it.
Literally. Like when you actually think about it, we're filming definitely more than 12 hours a day. Sometimes. It's like, yeah, man. Times in a day. Like you just get 1 hour of a whole week, even. Not a day. You get an hour of a week. That's mad when you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You get an hour of 7 days.
Wow.
That's so sick.
And what
But
was
yeah,
your
man. Big
favorite
up.
part of the experience?
Ooh. um Getting to meet some of my actual, like, this is not a joke thing, like this is not like some man off the block, like my actual legends in it, like man actually met them, not just met them, I never just met them, like they had an opinion of me, like Kaylee. Yo, name your Beyonce. I'll name it for you because I know you in it, yeah. Boom. Imagine, yeah, you wake up, yeah. Have you actually interviewed Beyonce before? That's actually a good question. You
No,
might.
if I'm, oh, I can't even talk about it. I can't put it into words. I haven't, but if I do, I don't even know what I won't be able to cope. I actually won't be able
Okay,
to cope.
now imagine that's you're just saying that off the back of interviewing her, yeah? Imagine on that interview, she's not telling you, yo, Kaylee, you see when you done that show, and you did this,
Yeah.
yo, that was hard. What would you do?
No, I'd cry.
Man, so imagine now, I've met JME, people like JME, Rex, and like they're saying some real stuff like, yo, DWE, like big up DWE, like imagine someone like DWE, like you've been listening to like 9 years ago, like Bloko days, like, and he's saying some stuff like mad stuff that other people are relaying back to you, like, oh, DW said this about you, bro. Like I wasn't there. I was like, whoa. So like it's surreal. It's surreal. I'm gonna give it to them. They like literally outdid themselves on that one. So big up Target, big up Corona, man. Naked TV, all of them. I'm gonna lie, it was a great experience. It's sick. It's
Oh.
sick still. Like, bro, like man shared real moments with these guys. Like, I play these man. I'm driving to London to go film. I'm playing all these man, not knowing I'm about to go link them. Like, that's crazy, bro. Like, it's mad.
Wow.
So man, it was lit. It's surreal, man. It's surreal. I'm just enjoying the moment because I'm a fan of the game, innit? I'm a student of the game, innit? I might drop a whole tape called student of the game. Fam. So I just came here, not even knowing what I'm doing, innit? Just making friends, doing music, just doing my thing. Not even making friends per se, but like just networking and making music. And you just end up doing mad stuff, man. It's mad. I'm here with you, fam. Like you, in the next couple of weeks or so, we're about to see you on the next thing as well, man. And like I could say, yo, I worked with Kaylee. You know what I mean? Like networking is crazy still. So yeah, it's been a fun experience still. That game's been mad.
Oh. And how is it like post rap game now? Because obviously, I can imagine you're on this massive buzz, you're all the way up here, and
Yeah,
then now it's live. How is that?
yeah. It's like when the show's live, a lot of you get like I was getting like 5, 6 thousand views like on my stories. It's crazy. It went shoo, then it kept going up. Then it's like in out of all those people, there's the people that are gonna stick. That's one. There's like people that would have never shouted you if I never did rap game. Like Speedo would have never shouted me if I never did rap game. So them lot shouted me. So like the blue ticks, all those messages. So like that was another part as well. So it was all good. But right now, real life, I feel like thanks to like my I got like a team now in it, yeah, and they're really on it. So like I just feel like I'm still just working on it to get it. So the work ain't stopped yet per se in it because
Yeah.
I've had like 2 video shoots. I've got a video shoot tomorrow. I'm on an interview with Kaylee today. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm still like in the life per se. Still, I'm just still living it, but it's not as mad as when I just come off the rap game. Like literally going anywhere. Like, oh, you should have. I still get that though. Oh, you should have won. You should have won. I'm like, damn, everyone should have won. I'm in Tesco. You should have won. Nah. That was funny stuff.
Oh
But yeah, real
gosh.
life's mad, man. Pandemic is real, man. It's real.
Yeah.
Can't even shoot videos in peace. Even it's real, man.
No, I know. The pandemic is absolutely crazy. And one thing that was clear in Rap Game as well, obviously I already knew this, but we may have an audience that may have been introduced to you on Rap Game. It was very clear that you're a performer. You have club bangers. That's what you do. It's what you're good at. Is lockdown making it long for you, knowing the kind of
Woo.
music that you make?
Yes, ma'am. Direct answer. Yes, Kaylee. And I'm happy someone asked. You know what? I like you. You ask the real questions, you know. Now, but deep it though. This is the kind of stuff that me and my team talk about all the time. Like, I'm like the music I'm sitting on that people don't understand. They're like, drop music, drop music, drop music. Where? You
Yeah.
know what I mean? You love it. Like, yeah, you play it, you run it, yeah, you put and repeat, cool. But like, there's this is the part that this is the boring part. Like, the music is fun, it's lovely, but the part where we plug it to, the Afro Nation and the wireless and the you know what I mean, main stage, the Pepsi stage, you know what I mean, the one extra stage, all those kind of stuff. Like, it's not there no more. Like
Yeah.
pool, after party, like club nights. Like I'm saying, like 1 million party. You know what I'm saying? Nothing.
Yeah.
Dead. So it's like, and that's where the songs pop the most. Not just in the earphones or in the car. You know what I mean? Like so I'm really glad you asked that question, man. So it's been it's kind of you kind of want to just drop music and hope that life opens up and things just pick up, you know, like that. You can't stop.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, it's just so crazy at the moment. I think of so many bangers that we just haven't even heard in the club yet.
Ooh,
And now I am at the point with artists that I'm like, hold it. Just hold it.
you know, like just let's just fingers crossed. Hopefully they open live and we just flood the. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
hey, what
Yeah.
do you think it's gonna be like though? Do you think everything's gonna open at once?
Nah, it'll be a slow progression, but my problem is I just don't know when it's going to end. Give me a deadline on it and I can deal with that. I can deal with it. Do you know what I mean?
We're just in
But
limbo.
I just can't. And the worst thing is, so many like events and festivals are still putting out tickets for the end of the year. And I'm like, do you really want to disappoint me again? Don't
It's
disappoint me
17 at this
again.
point, so I'm saying tours in March. I'm saying tours in May, and I'm thinking, boy, I pray for all of us. Still, no cut, because that would actually be a great scenario to be in.
Yeah,
But you know, let's see.
we will see. But a song that you have released during the
Yeah.
pandemic, and Do you know what? This song is great because I can feel this in the pandemic. I can handle this in the pandemic. Do you know what I mean? So I really do enjoy this song. Big Mistake,
Thank
part
you so much.
two. Tell me about making that. And why did you go for part two?
Okay, so when I dropped Big Mistake, yeah, I just literally came out the duo and I just started recording with my boy Freddie. And that was like one of the first tunes I made. And as soon as I made it, because I was thinking the whole time during that whole period of not being Wavy Gang anymore, just trying to be just all of us just splitting. No one actually yet knows the full story. I think it's gonna come out somehow. You know, math. It's gonna make an interview somewhere, and something's gonna come out somehow, and you're gonna find out somehow his story. You're gonna probably find out my story and Jens' story
Okay, let's
probably as
find out
well.
your story now. What happened?
Yeah, with me, man, it was just a thing of we had goals and we had a plan in it individually first. We had it as Yems and Droid, right? So our first ever song that roll like that. Freddie and Yems made the beat. I was in uni. They sent it to me. I like a 16 bar. Sent it back to them. They said, "Yo, that's sick." They all came to Manchester because I was in uni. Recorded it, put it out. Boom. We never like we knew math during that time and before that time because just as in the community. Then Little Boys happened. It was Ash and Lucas, and then Little Boys happened, and then we all just, as a community, subconsciously just ended up pushing Little Boys. Like, yo, everyone's pushed Little Boys.
Yeah,
Some, I feel like you probably even did that as well. I don't even know you, but I feel like you probably just pushed them as well because
yeah.
at
The
some
whole
point,
city
the whole of
was.
Brum
The whole
just
city
pushed
was
them. You get
pushing
it?
Lotto Boys at that point. Yeah.
Literally. So during that time, Math, I think around that time they were getting close to falling out. We didn't really know why. Then when that happened, Math needed artists. So he actually approached us like, yo, you lot, I know you lot from day, and you lot you got something. We just had music. We hadn't like made numbers or whatever. He was like, yo, you lot, I can maneuver you lot if you want. Boom. Was kind of reluctant because I kind of knew how he was from a distance, but he was Yem's close boy, and then Yem said, yeah, cool, let's do that. So yeah, we did it. Going into that now, we had plans, we had goals, like I said, individually at Yems and Ddroid. But now we joined it with Matt. That's where it all happened. So when we joined it, there was all agreements and stuff. Math would come with clear agreements. But what would happen is people don't really go into these agreements. And this is just my opinion, yeah. I'm gonna take this one off Math. Everyone chats a lot on him, like he does this, he does that. But the guy will actually outline it in contract. It's now your responsibility to go through it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I will put my hand up that I I got consultation on my contract, right? On the contract, right? But I didn't get in full detail in it.
Okay.
So it's probably my fault to an extent for not reading deeply into the details myself and Yems, but I don't want to speak for Yems today. I'm gonna speak for myself in it.
Yeah, yeah, of course.
So it's partly my fault, yeah, for not reading too much into the contract and knowing what to expect. Within all of that, there's ego battles, there's music, there's who's paying for stuff, there's who's doing that. So it's just all that long stuff. Now at this point, as the individual me, David, yeah, I'm a very like I used to be a lot like I used to be very confrontational. I used to love it. Like, I don't mind it. But
Yeah.
growing up, I realized I used to like piss a lot of people off. So I had to do a lot of reflection and I kind of dropped that. But I missed that whole period of time with Wavy Gang. There was a lot of that. And I started to not even like myself.
Okay.
So I was like, you know what? This is toxic, isn't it? You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna take my stuff and I'm just gonna leave in it. Cause I feel like I can help us here, but I can also help myself in it.
Yeah.
There was too much conflict, man. Like who wants to sign, who's not signing, playing us against each other and vice versa. It was a lot to get
Yeah.
it. And this is the first time I ever told anybody else. Like it was just a lot in it, yeah, to handle. As little as coming on an interview, yeah. Maybe I'm just not feeling like it today. Now that's a problem with Matt. Oh, but I've already told Kaylee you're gonna be there at 12. Oh, but I woke up and I'm not really feeling too well today. But odd. But then the insensitive part is, yeah, that's not my fault. I don't give a fuck how you. I don't give a damn how you feel, bro. You're going to the interview. Oh, no, you're not my dad type scenario. The whole way began period, man. Like it would have been so. Could have been so good. It could have been so good.
Yeah.
But I definitely had my turn to play in it. And it would all come out one day, man. You get me? But we're here now. You get me?
Yeah,
We're
we're
here
here
now,
to
man.
move. And has that taught you a little bit more now going into things as a solo artist and how you are gonna review stuff before you get into situations?
Yeah, man. 100%, man. Because like every action has like like its own repercussions like
Yeah.
set to it, and you know what I mean. So it's like if you're making moves, you gotta expect everything that comes with it as well. You get me? So these days, man, I just try to keep to myself and keep to my grind and live by principle in it. So that way, I have something to go back to and point to and be like, nope, I kept to this in it. So I'm not this guy. Trust me. You can say what you want, but I know who I am in it kind of vibe, and I'm not on all that kind of. That's why I've come out with the song "Bad Vibes," no bad vibes, man. That's going back to that question, man. So it's like, yo, that was what was going on throughout that whole period. So I just have to come out that whole bubble and just cleanse myself. I'm like, listen, tell man don't bring bad vibes this way. That's a big mistake. Whoa, them man are not great. Look,
I knew
are you
you was
mad? You
releasing
know what I
that song
mean?
to be petty, you know, because I remember
Nah,
seeing it
listen,
on
I'm
your
thinking,
story.
nah, man,
I
dead that,
seen it.
man.
I seen it on your story. Yeah, when the stuff started to come out and things were getting a bit techie, and everyone kind of knew things were getting techie. Then you dropped that song. And I was thinking, my guy, he thinks that we don't know what he's doing.
I'm thinking, blood, listen, and at that point I was doing if you know, you know in it. I got tired of the whole politics stuff, man.
Yeah,
And Math was, and I'm there like, yo, Math, you wanna have bars in it, right? If you wanna like, he's got bars in it. Math raps in it, yeah, but he just act
yeah,
like he doesn't in it. Raps in it. He's been on songs with Lotto as well. That's been out as well. You know what I mean? So when that little thing of I sent like I just a quick 1 minute video, just rapping about him, and he understood every bar. And he pulled up to my house and started moving, man. I'm thinking, bro, all of these bad vibes, man. This is me, man. It was me, man. I was even trying to laugh at him, snapping him, and it ended up on UK Gossip, man. I'm thinking, this is so embarrassing, bro. All that longness, it's just negativity, man. I just had to remove myself, man. That's how that whole move happened. No bad vibes. And then Mist shouted me out, and I was like, oh, yes, man. Just leave all that straight in the hand. And then he set up the remix. He was the one that made me go with D-Knowledge, you know, because that's his boy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, so he set up the session still with Knowledge in it in Manchester. I just drove down to and then had a quick session. I thought Miss was gonna be on the song, Quick Secret, and I actually thought Miss was gonna be on the song. But I didn't mind regardless because Knowledge gave me a sick verse. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
It's hard, I'll take it. Yeah, yeah.
Sick.
So yeah, big up my guy, man.
Can we see a song with you and Mist in the future?
I mean, possibly in it. I feel like his brand is massive, in it, yeah. So I probably got some grinding to do.
Yeah.
I would love to have a chat with Miss. He's a cool brother, man. He used to give me the time, like it gives me like the light of day, the time of day. Sorry, I mean, gives me his time of day. You know what I mean? So I rate it, and he's real candid with it, real
Yeah.
advice, like not just play. So hopefully we can make a tune together, man. But yeah, man, they got Miss.
I
Am
feel
I?
you. Big up, Mist. Right. Do you want to let
Um,
everyone know where they can check you out?
um, check me out. Spotify, Ddroid, obviously. YouTube, Ddroid TV, Instagram, Ddroid underscore, Twitter, Ddroid underscore, Snapchat, Ddroid1. It's always Ddroid. Just type in Ddroid, you find it. You know what I mean? Fair love. You can also catch me in Birmingham. That's all 121, obviously. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much, Kaylee.